Yep, go ahead.
Providence Estates Section 8, located at Webster Drive within Providence Estates Subdivision, applicant HG Builders requesting final site plan and subdivision approval to develop 10 single-family homes on 5.7 acre piece of land located in an R1 single-family district of the Port Town of Webster.
Good evening. I'm Mike Ritchie from Costa Engineering. With me is John Gasper from HG Builders. Here tonight requesting final site plan and subdivision approval for Section 8 of Providence Subdivision. It's 10 lots in this section. The section is shown here. Green is 10 lots. Flip this over, you actually see in blue is where they are. Kind of the hatched red is what's been built so far, and then the lighter one is what's remaining to be built, which is the end of the cul-de-sac. So we're proposing this section 8 to be built per the preliminary plan. No changes to the lot configuration, the roads, utilities, anything of that nature. We did receive some comments from engineering, highway, and sewer. Nothing major, just some technical items that need to be addressed. I reviewed them with John, and we have no issue with them, and we'll work through those to their satisfaction. I believe John's schedule is he'd like to do the site work this summer, hopefully, so he can maybe do some of the foundation work. Because the house is started before the weather gets bad. So if this board feels they can approve this, we'd like to work with the town and all the other agencies and get this approved and into construction. So I'd be happy to answer any questions the board has.
Were there 8 lots or 10 lots?
10 lots.
10 lots in it? Actually, this is a part of the original overall approval for the whole project when we first came in there. Nothing's really changed. Project's gone good, nice houses. And again, the only reason for that is goes back, we talked about this at the PRC meeting. Developer develops a piece of property, may have 100 lots, and you can't develop them all at the same time. You'd be paying taxes on 100 lots. So that's why they subdivided up into sections, section 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever they need. And as it gets developed, they come in. So this particular project now, is this the last section, John?
Yeah.
Last section, right?
Yep.
There's 10 lots left in there, so this is the final part of the overall Providence Estates. That's it.
No, it's not the final one.
Yeah.
There's still one more piece to it.
Yeah, the cul-de-sac, I think another 8
Oh,
or
is there
9
8
more
more?
lots after that. Yeah, but this is the last piece. This is the last piece of it.
Okay, but again, it's section, so.
Okay.
All right, again, this is a public hearing, I believe, isn't it, for this? No, so, no, it's not. Nope, final site plan, subdivision approval, that's all it is, okay. I don't know if there is anybody here who wishes to speak in regard to it, though. I see a few people.
I just had a quick question about drainage.
Yeah, sure, why don't you do this? Why don't you just come up to the microphone and we'll let you go ahead and speak about that.
My name's Harry Lucas, I live in 472 in Time Drive, Providence Estates. I just had a quick, making sure that the drainage back there gets addressed, because I know it stays pretty swampy. And I know there's a sewer that runs, a sewer line that runs back there, storm drain line that runs back there to catch some of it. I just want to make sure that it's recognized on how wet it can be back there, and the grading and everything gets put in the proper state, grading.
I think there's a culvert. Mike, you
Mike,
talked
why
about
don't you address it? Go ahead.
Sure, yeah. So, yes, we'll look at the drainage. We are proposing a couple catch basins at the rear of the property. We'll do rear yard swales to those catch basins, then they will go into the storm sewer system, to the road, and then ultimately to the pond. I think part of the drainage issues is when you do rough grading and the section isn't done, there can be some ponding or some low spots. That'll all be worked out with this final section, and we'll make it so there isn't any ponding water or anything running onto other people's properties. So that's all part of our grading plan, and that'll be taken care of.
Okay.
Can you address the PRC comments? The grid.
Yep. Yeah. Sorry, Josh gave me the PRC comments. The one comment we'd like to discuss, again, this might be, comment for the sewer department. One of the first comment was that the road needs to be extended past manhole S1 to allow access to the manhole. I don't know if you have the plans with you. So the sanitary sewer runs to the northeast and then ties into the existing sewer. We need to install the entire sanitary sewer to make these 10 lots work. The town asked that we install a road up to this sewer, which is about 100 feet to the northwest of the hammerhead. The comment asked that a road be constructed there. Our request is that we could construct maybe a gravel base to that point, knowing that when we finish the subdivision, asphalt will go in, just as a cost-saving measure, and also hopefully cut down on some grading to kind of, not get it finished yet. So that's the only thing we request, and that might be more of a sewer department question than a planning board. But other than that, we have no issues with the rest of the comments.
Okay. Maintenance plan, that's normal, residence grading plan, need to clarify. We got that. All right, what we'll do is we'll just make it subject to that, and you can talk to those guys.
Very good.
All right?
Thank you.
Let's see. Let's see. And again, this is in here just for final for this section. Let's see anything else we have to do with this. There's no secret to be done with this. This is all done. Somebody want to make a motion for it? Or
I'll
no?
make a motion for preliminary approval for Providence Estates Section 8, located on Beach Drive.
This is final site plan approval. They go in.
Oh, final, okay.
It's not going there.
That's right. Make a motion for final.
Final site plan approval.
Subject to project review committee comments. Subject to parks and rec fees. Subject to preliminary approval conditions. Subject to all applicable government fees. Subject to Department of Public Works approvals. Certificate of construction shall occur within 1 year as deemed by the planning board to expire on 6/7/2023. Conditions of the preliminary and final approval are depicted on the cover page of the final design plans. You need the engineer letters.
No, that should be doing it.
Letter of credit, you need that.
That's it, and then- Should cover it.
Stormwater facilities were constructed, I think it's all set. How about downspouts, should they be connected to the storm sewer?
Yes.
Okay, all downspouts will be connected to the storm sewer, subject to resolution of final approved minutes. We're gonna want it to be, subject to, determination by the sewer department if the, road that's requested to the manhole can be either gravel or, blacktop. Okay, so we're subject to that. And, subject to, resolution of final approved minutes.
That's it.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second.
Okay.
We're all set. That's it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Take care of it.
What?
I thought I think
That's it, isn't it?
a grading plan that shows how.
All right.